It's time to talk about Week 5 of the Friday Night Mixed. And as usual, we have yet another bowling game to cover as well. This game is called Capcom Bowling from Incredible Technologies. It was Incredible Technologies' first bowling game, and it started a long line of bowling games that continues to this day with Silver Strike Live. Capcom Bowling was released in 1988 for the arcades. And there was an alternative version of this game called Coors Light Bowling, which had a beer theme. Like many of the bowling games we've covered, this one's easy to play. It's a quick game of bowling for a quarter. And you use the trackball to play the game. Simple, right? Probably. And I think it was the best bowling game back then as well. But anyways, on to Week 5 of the Friday Night Mix. It's starting to come into full swing when the 250 barrier falls, as two bowlers were able to do just that. Both named Mike, by the way. And blowouts. A staple of last year's Friday Night Mixed, they return in full force. And obviously the blowouts were in the matchup between Team 12 BUI and Team 7 the Bizpins, and the matchup between the Alley Cats and the Ballbusters. The total would being decided by over 230 pins. The 250 barrier, as we previously said, was broken by two Mikes, Mike Naylor and Mike Ballard. I like that one. The oddballs look to keep their lead against Off the Wall and Scott Cooper. It was impressive. Once again, not unbelievable like last week, but Off the Wall actually won. And 4 of the 7 matchups ended in sweeps. If you want to make a run of the championship, you can't just win 5, you gotta sweep and win 7. Any way you can, whether it's by 1 point in every game or in a blowout fashion. And among the teams that were blown out were the Alley Cats and BUI. And obviously took a big hit in the standings. And that means our new top 5 has the Bizpins out on top, followed by the Steelers, the Oddballs and the Big Balls tie for 3rd, and Tank & Company in 5th. In addition, the 650 series barrier was broken by Mike Ballard, shooting a 669. And lastly, we finally got the Team 14 name. They are called Who Knows? They're tied for last. Now back to Capcom Bowling. This game was released in 1988, and the alternate version of this game was released 1 year later, Coors Light Bowling. It's pretty much the same game but with a different theme. The games that followed Capcom Bowling were Strata Bowling, which pretty much used the same game engine but with prettier graphics. Then we had World Class Bowling, which was released in 1995. There was a deluxe version of World Class Bowling which added another game called Flash, in which you had to like time your shot to get the most points. Silver Strike Bowling, which was released in 2004. That was a fantastic game. And then the sequel to it, which was released in 2009, Silver Strike Live, with internet online play. And another tidbit, the hardware that was used in this game was also used in the original Golden Tee series, which was originally released in 1990. And of course we know how long that series has lasted. But for Capcom Bowling, it's a pretty good game. It's enjoyable, supports up to 4 players alternating, and a few humorous little clips as well. Like if you throw a gutter ball or you make a field goal. But anyways, that's it for week number 5 of the Friday Night Mix.